Good morning, Pepper Peeps. This window seems so different. So I got some stuff to do in my office, so I figured we'd just touch base. Every day is a struggle. Every day we need inspiration. So good morning, everybody. That's my progress so far. Hopefully I got a very, very busy schedule, but hopefully by early next week everything will be done. Or by the end of next week, everything should be set up. Then I could get into more taking pictures of plants and everything. See the sunrise here in the video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and feel free to share it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Um, Going through different social media forums, I see the same questions basically. Number one question right now is animal control. Not even aphids, but animals. I come up with a solution. Check out my playlist. There is a video on how to keep them out. Now, I still struggle with it, but I minimize the problem. Sometimes I eliminate the problem completely. There's a solution. I tell you basically the basic recipe for it. Follow it, and you should be good. So, all right. Give me a second here. So yeah, lots to do this week. I've been beyond busy. Beyond busy. You know, it'd be really nice if I could just concentrate on the company every day, but I got a little stuff to do here and there, which can be distracting. But I work very, very long hours, so that kind of makes up for it. Looking over my grow. One thing I do is, yeah, I'm still kind of waking up, but I got my orders done. All orders are done as of now, and they will be shipped out at 8:30. So I'll take a shower here and maybe eat something light. I'm not a big breakfast person. I love breakfast food. I just don't. I usually don't because I'm always in a hurry. Kind of just relaxing right now. Beautiful sunset out there. Geez, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 more rows to put out there. So you guys come in, guys, gals, come in, have some general questions. Ask on the videos. Contacting me directly, it should be specifically about the product that I specifically sold you. Personally contacting me. You know, there was probably 30 people a day sending me pictures of sandwiches and stuff, and I'm like, I'm stopping work to look at a sandwich. I'm like, all right, I gotta go. You know, working 16 hours a day, you just don't have time stuff. Like you got to sort through what you do and everything. Wow, do I really have 9 people here? No, optical illusion. Um, I did start pretty early on this. I found myself with a leaf blower taking out there and cleaning this all up. You know, what I should do is actually sort some seeds, always sorting seeds. Get some coffee. I'll be back here in a minute. I'll take this opportunity to print out some labels. I think not getting a big audience right now. That happens sometimes at the odd times. I could probably be stuck at this desk for eternity and I'll always have work. Well, the more I do, the better off I am. This video isn't anything about specific. It's more of Q&A and just connecting with people as I get some work done. I'll have some exciting things this year, releasing some new crosses. Came up with some new t-shirt ideas. We'll do some giveaways probably in the next week or two. Got all kinds of stuff. I came up with a system to increase. Hold on. To increase repeat customers is you'll see. This is something that will happen late this year or early next year. So things are in the plans. I'm working on picture ideas for just some peppers, stuff like that. Yeah, this video is not all that exciting. It's just kind of hanging out. I'm working on paperwork and stuff. I need to print stuff out always, but I don't want to be showing the paperwork, so that's why it's kind of like podcast type like here. So let me know if there's any issues here on this video, on anything at all. And like I said, these live, if general questions or stuff like that, that's for videos. It's not specifically for me to be contacted directly because I am working so much. And if I do answer, it's probably going to be the most generic answer ever, to be honest. Because I mean, if I answered everybody, I wouldn't get any work done. Even right now, I mean, this is why I do this. This is why I do this. I also did notice there's a trend of people buying seeds from other vendors, which is fine, which is 1000% fine. But they come to me instead of the person they buy from. And I'm like, why is that? I'm seriously wondering. And I start asking the customer, like, why is that? And well, there's two reasons. One, the I do this full time, and the other vendor might not, so they don't get that opportunity to actually do customer service. Or if it is, it's extremely limited. Or some of these are first year growers, second year growers, and they're selling, and they don't know. They don't know the answers. And this actually, this type of talk and stuff like this, actually brainstorming. I'm actually going to show you a piece of paper here. I just thought about this. I'm going to show you. Oh, I got people here. Give me a second. I'm going to show you some paperwork. I had to take stuff to the other room. Almost every room in this residential commercial house, residential commercial house, it's labeled commercial, has something pepper related to it. So, oh crap, you're right. Dude, get out of there. Freaking deer coming in. I'm going to have to, son of a bitch. That's why nets get ripped. I tell you what, stay here. Yeah. All right. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put something up. I've been so busy. I can put this up here for now. Joe, he comes over here. Gardner sent that to me. All right. So what we're gonna do? I'll put this on. We'll go a little outdoor tour. So, yeah, I blacked out this camera from the rest of the house, and we'll do a quick outdoor tour. And show you my progress. Yeah, I left the gate open for not for the yard, but the gate for the garden. Right. Gotta put another thing in there. There we are. So I'm still getting stuff out. Oh, I forgot to charge my thing. Got all kinds of nature here. Birds. Where you going, bird? He's coming right for me. He's coming right for isolated pepper seeds at jppepperseeds.com. Play with that string. What you got there? Yeah. Hey, that's mine. Come back. Come back with my string. Let go my string. All right. So, yeah, I left this wide open last night. But if you noticed, yeah, I got little lights here. I'm still setting up. I got another room filled with plants. So I got some peppers forming too. Yeah, they do. There's a nest out front. If you go to my personal page, Jim Morrow, you'll actually see the nest that I took pictures and little videos of it. There's probably multiple nests. There's my office window. So, all right. All right, let's see if the deer are still lurking. Yeah, I need to put more solution. Yeah, all this stuff from my trees and stuff, I clean that up daily. Another motivational thing to actually get done. Yeah, I think they're gone. They jumped the fence. Yeah, I cut the grass yesterday, by the way. Cut the grass. I don't know if anybody's still here. Yeah, I could still see that lighting up. Huh. Yeah, let's walk over there. There's the little greenhouse. Yeah, you see, I've been cleaning up here. Working as much as possible. Seeds keep for several years, so feel free to buy up. And there's a video on which ones I will discontinue growing. I mean, I could always change my mind, but I'm pretty sure I will not be. Red Silo says, yep, hanging out with you, drinking coffee, of course. Of course. Just, here's my little thing. You can see the light. I must have dropped that thing. Huh. Little light. Changing colors. I got one in there. There's the sun. Hello, sun. Oh, I got groundhogs underneath here, by the way. Yeah, I'm trying to fix everything up. Man, this is a nice shed, but it's like, eventually I have to tear it down. Like, I don't want to. I'd rather fix it up myself. Get some plywood and from the inside and climb up in there and clean it out and get the garbage out of it. There's groundhogs that hang out back here. I put a bunch of mothballs and pepper, oil, and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, but these are the old bags. Who you calling an old bag? So, yeah, I've been cleaning this out. That's of course, I don't want that to fall. Blue spruce, beautiful pine tree. I just wish it was in a different location. I do not want to cut that down. I'm going to leave it. It's a beautiful tree. So blue spruce, pine tree. This stuff needs cleaned up. I'm working as much as I can. What can I do? I've been doing a lot of finance work lately and stocks, stuff like that. Not going to get into that. That's not what this channel's about, or politics. That's why I always keep people actually said, dude, you're really good at not talking about politics. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be angry. So here's the greenhouse. It's I don't recommend this model. I really don't. It's not the greatest. Poles bend, windstorm, freaking pens. There could be an animal in here. All I know, deer. Well, you walk in here. So, yeah. I mean, it'll do its purpose. This is garbage, man. It looks like... See, I put this in here. This should be like that. Is there straps to hold these? There should be straps here. On the display model thing, there was straps. So, like, you could strap it in so it holds it in place. Where are they? Not even here. So there's that. Like for example, right there's a strap. There's straps here. That wasn't even a drilled hole. You try to drill a hole in these, they bend instantly. They're aluminum. You can drill holes in them. You just got to be really slow and easy about it. So I might have to make, because there was no hole in that, so I duct taped it. Yeah, great job, Pickles. Great job. So this stuff, and it bent. I didn't bend that. Animals, deer, setting up in a windstorm. There's like almost a windstorm constantly. So, and the material is not very long. You have to stretch it so much it almost rips. Got little windows. Basically, the way it's going to be is I'm going to put one type in here. And I'm going to try I'm definitely going to fix this up. It's going to be a little bit better. And then I'm going to put one type in here to keep it going for an extra month. All this wood needs split, which I'm moving as fast as I can. Like I said, I got a lot of issues. Not necessarily issues, just tasks I have to do. And so that's how much more I got to do. This is going to be cleaned up. That's going to be cleaned up. I'm going to take my chainsaw. Today is just going to, I got to take my mom to the dentist. Drive her to the dentist to be a good son. You know, I got to cut that up. That's an easy job. Another log, clean that up. That way I could actually clean all this, rake all that, and then actually start growing grass again here. And eventually, you know, I could actually... That tree is going to be cut down when? Probably maybe this fall, if I have an opportunity. This is the busiest season ever. The way I scheduled everything is the busiest schedule ever in the history of the company. And I'm a one-man team. So I do want to cut this tree down. Oh, here's another thing. You guys know what this is? That's actually a trap for lanterns, spotted lantern flies here in southwestern Pennsylvania. I've noticed one or two, that was it. And it was like 3 months ago, just random. Just hanging out on my walkway, I stepped on them. You got to kill them. People are like, don't kill the bugs. We're here to save the bugs. You're a killer, Pickles. Killer Pickles. You know, they destroy entire crops and everything. So, you know, isolation nets will help a little bit. I got a lot more to do. I'm setting up more security cameras back here. When you have your entire life savings invested into something, you want to protect that. So, yeah. All right. I still got to do this row, that row. I got more nets coming. I'm going to replace some nets. This one's going to get replaced. I mean, you get holes and it gets ripped. You start clipping them. So this is going to be replaced. That's just to keep animals out. This is pretty good. Those are all new. Those are all new. This is new. People ask me size of containers. Anywhere from 5-gallon to, that's a 15, and I got a couple 25s around here somewhere. So, yeah. All kinds of stuff. I got a new refrigerator coming on Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon. They're going to be here all day on Saturday. So there's that stuff. These are apple crisps. They're not on the site yet, but all that. I got all kinds of cool stuff. Still setting up. I hate these things. You get enough of them, and if you don't take care of your nets, they'll put enough pressure and they'll rip them. So it's a daily task. It's not that big of a deal. Look, it took 1/10 of a second to do that. And I'm here anyway, so it's not that big of a deal at all. So peppers are forming. You know, another pepper. So that is a Brazilian starfish. I have Brazilian starfish red on the site. I'm growing a couple of those. Orange and yellow this year. Yellow, not so much for some reason. I think I lost a couple plants, but that's one of my creations over there. This is a creation. This is called ultraviolet. So I'm doing sun peeking in. You know, lots of work to be done. I'd love to go live all day. So, you know, isolation is the way to go. It really, really, really is. That's why I have a net off the ground, right? A net bedding. And somebody said, a neighbor or something, and said, every time I said net, they think of net bedding. I'm like, come on, man. Now it's stuck in my head. Yeah, this needs readjusted. And what I'll do at the bottom here, I will put some clips. If some's laying around, I just put them on right now. And it weighs them down. I could readjust it and it'll stay that way. I gotta examine everything. Any holes in nets, I'm gonna examine every single net when I'm completely done. I should be done by next week. Certain plants are producing though, which are secure, and everything else. Like I said, I cut the grass. I have another room filled with plants. I'm not gonna show those because they're works in progress, and I don't want people exactly knowing my genetic work. Map out your grow. Pile nets. Cleaning up this area slowly. This net, or the screening, deer broke through and then ran out there. I fixed this, and then a deer ripped through it again and then ripped out here. So, you know, and then broke my door. So it's like you can't have anything nice in this neighborhood. I mean, the government knows there's an issue and they tried to fix the issue. I mean, to be honest, the government was the good people. The citizens were the bad people this time in this episode. But the citizens got together and said it's inhumane to trap deer and relocate them or whatever they do with them. So what they ended up doing, sabotaging the traps. The lady who orchestrated all of the sabotage, her son ended up dead a week later because he was in a car wreck from hitting a deer. Now that's a little ironic, isn't it? Looks like Mickey Mouse up there. Yep, we bought one similar by the time we reinforced it. Okay, I got to read all this stuff. I missed a lot. Okay, Miller time. Hello. Good morning. Just waking up to storms, praying my plants survive. They've been taking a beating this year with storms. Have an awesome day, Jimmy. Everything coming along nicely. Red Silo Homestead says, yep, we bought one similar. By the time we reinforced everything, might as well built the whole damn thing. Yeah, setting that, they said, I watched a video on it and then I read the instructions. Yeah, I actually read instructions. I wish all my customers would read my instructions. They throw it out and then message me. Hey, I'm laughing because it's true. The best comedy is truth. But yeah, so the video said 2 hours to set up. The instructions said 2 hours to set up with two people. Dude, it took me a day and a half or an entire day to do that. But granted, it was storming. And then wind, it wasn't storming, but it was heavy wind. And anyway, by the next day, deer run into it, poles are bent. It's a huge pain. Let's see. Built shelves along. Yeah, I'm not. Made it through 60 wind miles per hour. Okay, now I salute you on that. 60 miles per hour. Yeah, it gets like 12 miles per hour here, and the trees start coming over and shaking and breaking my nets with 12 miles per hour. The most it really gets here, like once a year, to go about 35, and it'll be like that for 10 minutes. Up north of Pennsylvania, you'll get a little bit more storms. It seems like they come from Ohio and then they kind of go northbound, which I'm very fortunate for that. Also, I'm very fortunate with the level of my property sits up higher compared to the rest of the community. So when there's flooding, I don't get flooding. So it's pretty cool. All right, I am going to go. I have a lot to do. I got to take my mom to the dentist today. I got a refrige coming Saturday. I got nets and all kinds of other stuff being shipped here. So, I got my hands full. In fact, what time is it now? It's 7. I expect a phone call within an hour, hour and a half. Some other stuff I got to handle. Yeah, it's constantly handling other stuff other than the company, which is a major distraction. Gee, I would love just one season dealing with just straight pepper stuff. I'd do so much better. But you know me, I'm still going to divide and conquer. Not really divide. The community is already a division. So, all right, have a great day. We're dealing with lawyers all day. Fun times. Yeah, I've been there. Oh, I've been there. I talk to an attorney every day. But that's because a bunch of my friends are attorneys. But yeah, I actually had to talk to an attorney yesterday about a financial deal. Yeah, I'm getting screwed over, it looks like. And, it's an easy case. So, I don't know. I brought in a financial guy to move around some money for me, and he doesn't follow up with me, avoids my phone calls. Money's all in place, but he's not doing what he needs to do. And so I'm going to pay a visit to his boss today. So yeah, that'll be fun. Fun times, let's make some financial deals and avoid my phone calls. But like I said, I try to keep that off the videos. I'm not too happy. So basically that person's fired. Yeah, I'm firing basically a financial person for me. If they can't do the job, don't do it, because if I got to double check with you, triple check with you because you're not following up with me, you're wasting my time and taking money away from my company. Hey, it's company, it's business, it's progressive. Progressive in moving forward, not progressive like Flow. I don't want to ever use that word again because of Flow. Flow ruined that word. Way to go, Flow. Anyway, let's drink more coffee. Let's talk more. And, all right. Isolated Seeds, jppepperseeds.com.